Before you head off to celebrate Heritage Day, we have with us in studio a champion. Vicky Sethabela has been named this year's bodybuilding winner for the Wellness and Fitness Division. She's also the first black woman in the country to win the bikini title. Sethabela will now represent the country at the International Bodybuilding competition in Poland next year. She's here with her trainer, Mubeen Bassa. Thank you so much. I hope I said your name properly.
That is correct. That is correct.
Congratulations. Hey, how does it happen? How does a girl from Sebokeng end up on the stage that you are at?
I don't know. I guess I decided to take a different path in my career than most of my peers, right? I mean, I've dabbled in a whole lot of other different sports before I actually ended up here, and I met this guy, and then everything just went up from there.
Yeah. So how long did it take? I mean, I'm sure our viewers can see what the package is there in terms of the muscle and the toning. How long did it take you to get to a point where you feel that you had a point where you're comfortable to be competitive at the highest levels?
Well, you don't even get the chance to feel comfortable. This guy will tell you. So my job is to just listen to what I've been told, train, eat right and whatnot, and then once my body started reacting, or rather responding, then that's when I guess I was allowed to start competing.
Yeah, at times, Mubeen, it's said that I'm as good as my teacher or my mentor. Yeah. What is it about Vicky that when you met her and started working with her convinced you that this is the one, that she's going to go far, she's going to be a champion?
So I work with a number of people. Vicky has a large team, but in terms of our top-level Vicky-type athletes, and Vicky in particular, let me give you a few traits of Vicky. She's extremely focused. She's extremely optimistic and energetic towards life in general, right? And the sport of bodybuilding is actually very difficult and psychologically and mentally challenging. So you've got to have a lot of mental acuity and power to actually sort of get through it. Okay, so I'm blessed with Vicky in that when I give an instruction, she just,
Yeah, and I imagine it takes a lot of discipline, hey? Because I suspect that there are days when they really don't feel like going to the gym and you'll be insisting that they should be there.
Yeah, listen, we had a point where I don't have to run after her and things like that. We've been working together just over 2 years now, I think it is. And when you ask, in terms of, that's the psychological side of things. But in terms of her talent, I mean, well, she's blessed to be built the right way, Yeah. And also her work ethic along with that. So
why are you overdressed? I mean, because if you're the coach,
there's the star, right?
This, I'm just,
those of us that can't teach, right?
So make me feel comfortable. I'm not under a lot of pressure. Vicky, talk to me about the sport of bodybuilding, particularly the participation of women therein. Is it growing? And how easy is it for women to participate and actually excel and reach the highest echelons?
You know what? The sport is growing for females, no doubt. The one obstacle that we're facing at the moment is women of color, because we still like experiencing that stereotype of women having muscles and all that stuff. But they're slowly coming in, and that's what we're looking for. What is the question again?
I said, how easy is it for people to excel and reach the highest levels? Because, the issue of women in sport is always, sort of pushed to the back burner. I mean, we don't talk about the competitiveness and also the coming in of sponsorships and broadcast times and really profiling an athlete in the way that we do with male athletes in this country.
Well, this sport as a whole actually still needs a whole lot of sponsorships and coverage and whatnot. But for females, I'd say, well, personally, on a personal note, I feel like we almost on the same path as the guys, because at least some of us are getting the much needed exposure to excel, rather. I wouldn't necessarily say it's easy to actually excel that far or be successful at it, but at the end of the day, you just have to bite the bullet and do what you need to do in order to get to the top.
All right, guys, very quickly, we don't have much time. Talk to me about the craze on social media of sharing your workouts and what you've been able to achieve.
Well, it speaks to exactly
right?
what you're talking about, right? In terms of making the sport viable and sustainable going forward, right? So an athlete like Vicky because there's not a lot of sponsorship and money in the sport, you know, you have to grow your public profile. So you use the platform of bodybuilding, and you obviously develop your body, and it's a ton of hard work. People don't see that. But, you know, in order to actually sort of earn a bit more, you know, and become a bit more popular, social media is very key in this industry. And therefore, you share your workouts. You share as much as you can with the world of yourself.
And it's partly to inspire ordinary people,
yes,
isn't
right.
it? That if I can do it, so can you.
That's true. That is true.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you
all
so
the
much.
best in Poland, yeah?
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
coming.